Hello everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. In today's reading, we're going to look into what will your next relationship look like. There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the purple nail polish. The second pile, the yellow nail polish. And the third pile, the pink nail polish. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And if you're ready, let's move to the first pile, the purple nail polish. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the purple nail polish. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what will your next relationship look like. So first we have here confront. Okay, this is very interesting, pile 1. I'm sensing from here that when you meet this person, it's going to feel as if you're meeting your soulmate. For some of you, it could be your twin flames as well, but yeah, it's either soulmate or twin flame here. But you're going to feel as if you've known the person from before. I'm seeing like a past life connection in this relationship. There is going to be a difference there between the two of you. So it could be like an age difference, it could be a geographical distance. There would be some major difference there because I feel like it's day and night. But in spite of all the differences, in spite of, you know, maybe having this sort of distance between the two of you, yet you both are going to feel very, very close to each other. That's the strong feeling I'm getting. So this is going to be a very strong and very special connection I'm seeing from this. So yeah, it's going to be like, you know, you both could be from very, very different backgrounds. I'm sensing different experiences. So it's really interesting where in spite of having so many things different, yet from deep within, yet when it comes to this connection, you're going to feel there is no difference there between the two of you. You're going to feel like you both are one. Okay, let me bring out the other cards. Just put this here. Then we have, right, third eye chakra. Exactly. So you are going to get a very strong feeling just the moment you both meet each other that you know each other from before. It's a very, it's going to be a very strong emotion. You're going to get this feeling intuitively. Now, it doesn't mean that it's love at first sight, okay? But it's that feeling of bonding where I know you, I've met you before, or I feel as if I've always known you. That's the type of emotion you're going to feel deep within yourself. Some of you who are highly intuitive, okay, or who are highly psychic, yes, you could definitely recognize this person much more strongly. But even if you're not, even if you don't feel you come under this this category, you are still going to feel this very, very strong instant bond with this person. It's not going to take time for the two of you to blend and be together. I feel it's going to be very quickly, very fast. And that's because you both will be able to recognize that there is something special here between the two of you. Okay, then next we have, wow, children. So pile 1, there could potentially be a very strong bond between the two. Even in this card, I'm seeing like a bond there between the two of you, and I feel as if there's spirit guides around who would be around you, helping the two of you in this connection and relationship. So I'm seeing this to be a very spiritual connection here. It is a possibility as well that in future you both could have children together. Okay, but before that, when you both meet, I feel that's how you both are going to feel with each other. You're going to feel like children in each other's company. That's the bond which you both are going to share. It's this deep, intimate connection, and very, very, I'm just saying from this that you both are going to be extremely close to each other. It's like once you meet each other, you won't be able to separate from each other, especially when it comes to being separated from the soul. Physically, whether distance is there or not there, but when it comes to your soul, you're always going to be together. But I do feel like this connection, this relationship has the opportunity of going much more further in life, being very, very strong. And like I said, you have the potential as well of having children over there. But your connection, your relationship is going to be extremely guided. I see you both here to be very loyal to each other as well. And you always will be pampering each other, trying to make each other's desires and wishes come true, fulfill each other's desire. It's so sweet here, pal one. It's a very sweet feeling. And I feel your connection would be such. I can't see anyone around you. That's the thing. I'm not seeing many people to be around the two of you. So the way your connection is going to be, it's like no one else is going to understand how you both feel. It's only the two of you who'll be able to connect with each other so deeply and be able to understand here what you feel for each other. We have here Star. So with this card here, Star, I feel like, it's a wish which you both have always wanted. Like the type of person they wanted, you will probably tick the box. And the type of person you've always wanted, they will be exactly that type of person. Again, by being exactly, it's not going to be like that's the way they look, but the way you've always wanted to feel in a connection and relationship, it's like a wish come true. It could have been a wish where you could have asked for such type of person maybe many, many years back. So when you actually encounter this person, you won't be able to believe that such a person exists. See, so again, this I'm seeing as a dream come true, as a wish come true, and a very spiritual connection there between the two of you. I'm seeing a very smooth flow of communication. So you both will be able to communicate with each other beautifully, effortlessly. You wouldn't need to make that extra effort there to talk to each other. You're just going to flow in this connection. I feel like when you meet this person, probably after a month, you will just realize how deeply you both have fallen for each other. And the beautiful part is I'm seeing this to be mutually there between the two of you. So it's going to be a mutual love between the two of you. With the Seven of Wands, this connection would be coming with its own challenges. Because as I said in the first card as well, there are going to be major difference between the two of you. So there would be situations which you both would need to fight for. It could be geographical distance, religion difference, caste difference, age difference, maybe one is married. So there could be any such thing. So there are major difference there between the two of you, or there would be. But this is not an impossible thing. This is something which you both would want to fight for in order to be together. So yes, it's not a very smooth sailing connection, but because this relationship would be so special, going to be so beautiful, you both would do anything to fight for each other and to be in each other's life. Okay? And every time something which you fight for, it is completely worth it. And last, we have here death. So with this, of course, don't worry, I don't mean, or it's not showing up here as the type of physical death, but it is showing me a transformation. And you both would be transforming over here. You both are, of course, many of us enter each other's lives to teach each other something. And this is something as well why you and this person would enter each other's life. There is going to be, with the Seven of Wands, as I said, there would be things you need to fight for. But with this, I'm seeing a transformation. So there would be a transformation in you and your person. It could be where you've never felt this way before, and after meeting this person, you start feeling your heart chakras expanding. You started feeling like you love someone else unconditionally more than yourself. So there could be different types of transformation here coming in. But with this, I'm seeing a sort of ending in a way where if you've had any past relationships which were still in your life, once this person enters your life, I feel you're going to cut yourself off from all toxic people. So I'm seeing a lot in the spread where it's mostly the two of you. So I guess the both of you would be doing that, where you'd be cutting unnecessary toxic people from your life, and you both would just want to be with each other and no one else. That's the type of strong feeling. Now, it doesn't mean you're not going to have friends and all that. That's absolutely not what I mean. But when it comes to your relationships and connections, you feel so loved and so comfortable with this person, you wouldn't want to desire anyone else or even think of anyone else. So it's going to be a very strong transformation from you in a lot of levels. And I also am sensing from this that you are going to be much more spiritual than what you are right now. You're going to start believing much more in universe and life. All right, Pile One, I hope you enjoyed this reading and resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe so you can help grow this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pile 2, all those who've chosen the yellow nail polish. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what will your next relationship look like. So first we have here sacral chakra. Okay, Pile 2. I'm seeing a lot of emotional and physical connection here between the two of you, especially when it comes to being physically intimate with each other. Now, this just gave me the feeling quite strongly when I was shuffling your cards as well. So initially I'm sensing that there is going to be this strong sexual attraction there between the two of you. So that's how I feel the relationship is going to start with. But as time goes by, that's when you would get more emotionally connected to each other. But initially, yes, I'm seeing where you both would find each other very physically attractive. And this is one thing which is going to bring the two of you together. Maybe you would be thinking that you do not want to get into serious connection, or the person you're dealing with could be thinking from that perspective. So that would be the initial meeting or initial counteract between the two of you. And yeah, I'll bring up the rest of the cards, but that's the feeling I'm getting very strongly of a physical union first between the two of you before it moves on to having that emotional bond or emotional connection. Yep, maybe some of you would not agree with this and would think that you would want your emotional connection to start first, but at times it could happen. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here in your case. And then we have here number 15, Master. So as you can see in this card as well, there is a heart, and the heart is in a cage. So this person could enter your life at a time when maybe you do not believe in love, or you do not want to have this, to be in this emotional bond with someone. And it could be especially if you've experienced some hurtful moments in your past connection, or someone broke your trust. So that probably you're trying to just save your heart and you do not want to get into such a connection or relationship. And it could also be, as I said, otherwise the other person would not be very serious. But I'm kind of getting, for a lot of you, it's you who would not want to be in this emotional connection here. And you're going to try to keep your heart intact because you probably would be quite fearful of opening yourself up completely, especially, as I said, if you've had an experience in the past where the other person did break your heart and did hurt you. So you are going to be very closed off initially. I don't see you really opening up quite a lot here to this person. And then we have here getting to know each other. So that's why I feel where as time goes by, you both would then actually start talking to each other, getting to know each other a bit more, and you would slowly start opening up to this person. The more you start trusting the person, the more you will start opening your heart up. And I feel a time will come when actually you would release this heart of yours. This would be a very slow moving connection I'm sensing from this, because from your perspective, you want to trust a person completely first. You would not shy away of being physically close to this person. But when it comes to your heart, yes, I do see you being very, very guarded. So this person would actually need to win your trust quite a lot. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very slow moving energy I'm sensing from this. So some of you could also be like keeping your options open. So maybe while getting to know this person, you could also be trying to get to know someone else. All right. But yeah, I do feel somehow that when it comes to this person, you would start trusting them. We have it a Four of Pentacles. So again, it's the similar energy where you're trying to guard yourself. For some of you, I do feel like if you're working, you could meet this person at work. So this person could be one of your colleagues. And yeah, it's someone with whom I feel you would be meeting quite a lot or having a lot of interaction with. So someone in your close vicinity. It could be like some of you, you could be having a common friend, right? But maybe in the past you didn't look at that person from that perspective. But now, just for having fun, you'd be like, okay, that's fine. So I'm seeing a lot of energy here where you just want to have fun in the beginning. Okay. So I see this person to be very close to you in your surroundings. As I said, could be your work, could be where you're studying with this person. This person could be a neighbor. So it's someone whom you already know. I don't feel as someone whom you've not known or it's a brand new person. It's someone whom you've probably known for a while, or is one of your acquaintances, or someone who is there in your surroundings and environment. Okay, and then we have Judgment. Okay, so with this Judgment, I feel like you would be judging this person a lot. How this person talks to you, how this person behaves, how they interact. You would notice everything about this person. So I feel like you would not trust them 100% completely. I see you struggling with that aspect. And you are going to take a lot of time. You'll be judging this person a lot. And it could be, of course, where this person kind of comes up as the winner and they do succeed in winning your heart. But yeah, I see here to be like a really, really long time, maybe like a year or two, where you would still get to know this person before you actually open up. And I also feel that for some of you, maybe you would not consider this person as your boyfriend or girlfriend until they pass the test of winning your heart. Only then you would accept this connection and relationship and be vocal about it. In the meantime, this person would need to go through a lot of tests to win your heart out there. And last, we have here the Ten of Swords. So pile 2, I feel like a lot of healing would need to be done here from your side, because I'm sensing from this that you're carrying the burden of your past connection or relationship. And if you do this all the time, it's going to be very difficult to enter a very fruitful connection over here. So here I kind of feeling where this person could be absolutely fine as well, but because you're doubting them, you probably would start doubting very petty things as well, or maybe very small things which did not have to be noticed, but it's only because of your past experiences here, I'm sensing. This is for those of you who've not had a very great connection relationship in the past, and you're still holding on to that, or you still feel like somewhere or the other you feel bad that you've been cheated or you've been hurt. It could be any such situation, but I'm seeing from this that pile 2, this person would really adore you. So you would need to open yourself up a bit in order to understand this connection a bit more deeper. Yes, of course, there would be some fear, some insecurities, which is very natural. But maybe some of you'd really benefit to visit like a counselor or a therapist if you do have any past wounds which you're still carrying, so that you can open your heart up and understand and not probably judge every connection that comes your way or feel scared that the person might hurt you. So I feel here that if you work on yourself, it's going to be much, much more fruitful, because for some of you, I do feel it could be a little bit of a self-sabotage, because you just might be scared here to open yourself up. So yeah, visiting a counselor or therapist would really benefit some of you if this has been an experience which you have gone through. But yes, pile 2, it's a slow moving energy out here. I really hope you enjoyed this reading and resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe so we can grow this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, pile 3, all those who've chosen the pink nail polish. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what will your next relationship look like. So first we have here awaiting results. Okay, pile one. So this shows that some of you potentially could be waiting since a really long time to meet your perfect lover. Yeah, and I'm kind of seeing this fire within you where for some of you the wait has been really, really long. Or if it's not been that long, it feels as if it's taking ages. And I see you here trying to look for the right person around you, but you've probably still not find the right one yet. And for those of you for whom you've had past connections and relationships, I do feel like you could be still waiting for that person to come back to you. So it's this energy where if you've been in a connection in the past, of course, that relationship, you're still feeling it within you. And I sense that you could be still thinking about reconciliation with that person here. But there is something within you where you've still not moved on 100%. I feel that you're still kind of stuck in that energy. And you could also be feeling a little bit jealous, I'm sensing, for some of you where maybe your other friends are in a very deep connection with someone and you do feel it. So it's a sense of loneliness, what I'm getting here. Yes, of course, you might be trying to keep yourself happy and trying to work on yourself, but I'm getting a slight sense of loneliness and a little pessimism in your energy here. Let's of course move to the rest of the cards and see what comes up, but this was coming up quite a lot to be your energy. Next we have your nurture. Pile 3, I do feel that you are kind of on the right track where you are trying to work on yourself. The only thing is you need to work a little bit more, I'm feeling, with this, because if you have been in a connection and you're still thinking about that person or that relationship, you've not completely moved on. So you potentially are working on yourself, maybe thinking that this might bring you back that person. This I'm getting for some of you. And for those of you where it's not been such a situation, you've probably not had someone in the past, or you really have completely moved on here from your person, you could be spending a lot of time looking after other people rather than looking after yourself. So I get a sense from here that the more you look after yourself, the more you pamper yourself, that is when this connection here would enter your life. So there is a moment here where you'll be spending a lot of time on your own. It's kind of like a learning period for you. And I feel this learning period is kind of a blessing for you. Now, this reading is, of course, what will your next relationship look like? But a lot of this I'm getting, which is coming up as your energy. And that's because you have to learn a lot about yourself and to grow yourself, to love yourself first before this person enters your life and you can share your love with that person. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise for you, I'm feeling. So, yes. And then we have here, okay, heart-to-heart conversations. So I do feel, like I said, after this point where you are going to pamper yourself and look after yourself here, when this person would enter your life. And I feel you'd be having beautiful conversations here with this person. This person would be someone with whom you can have a heart-to-heart conversation. You could talk about anything under the sun. That's the energy I'm getting. So it's a very loving energy. It's a very mutual energy here I'm sensing. But again, that will enter your life at the point where you have completely started looking after yourself and you love yourself to bits. Okay, that's the beautiful energy which I'm getting from this. I do feel like you and a person will have a lot to talk about, and there'll be you're either a good communicator, or when you are with this person, you would feel you could discuss with them about anything. So that's the energy I'm getting from the two of you. There could be similarities with the two of you. You both could be going in the same school. You both could be going for the same course, or you could meet in an office. I see a common ground there between the two of you. Okay. Next we have the Hermit. Yeah, the Hermit is a card of introspection. The Hermit is a card of someone who is very comfortable being on your own. So this I'm seeing as a card of a spiritual journey there for you, where you'll be learning a lot about yourself. As I said, the time where you'll be spending alone or by yourself, it's a very, very precious time for you, pal tree. During that time, you'll be having a lot of self growth. You'll be growing a lot, especially in your career. I'm seeing there will be a lot of growth in your career. There'll be a lot of growth in yourself. And this is very important, so that the next relationship which comes in would be having a very strong foundation. And that's exactly what you'll be getting into. You'll be getting into a relationship and a connection which is meant for you, and you're going to understand it. After working on yourself so much, after realizing so much, you would say yes to the person to whom you feel is right for you. And I do feel like there'll be mutual respect and mutual understanding there between the two of you. But in all this, I'm also sensing that you would still have your independence because of the way you would be running your life, the way you'd be living your life. You would understand the meaning of independence, and you would never be in a codependent relationship again. All right, so this is all teaching you to be completely independent, independent in your finances, independent in your emotions as well. So you'd have this wonderful connection, yet knowing that you are an individual person. So I'm getting a very strong energy here from you. And then we have the Moon card. So the Moon is a card of confusion. But with this, I'm seeing that your confusion is going to get cleared. You'd be getting a lot of clarity here. The Moon, yeah, is the number 18, I believe, which would again bring it down to number 9. So we have two number 9s. It's a card of growth, it's a card of fulfillment. So definitely, I do feel with your journey here of introspection, you would be receiving a lot of clarity, and you'd be clearing your mind quite a lot. You would know exactly the type of person you would want to be with, not wishy-washy anymore, not compromising here. You would stand up for what you believe in and for what you believe is a true connection here. So I'm kind of feeling this like a gift for you in a way, where this connection and this relationship here, it's going to be like what you've always wanted. Okay, and that's the reason why, no matter how long it takes, you would say yes to the right person. I don't see you here being with someone with whom your heart doesn't desire, and you would be pretty vocal about it. If someone approaches you and you do not feel that's the right person for you, you would not enter that connection and relationship. I see you here having a massive, massive transformation. The way you were and the way you would be, there is a lot of difference. There is a major transformation which would be taking place. And as I said, there would be, your mind would be cleared, a lot of clarity would be coming into your life. And then we have here the card, the Knight of Swords. So you would not hesitate to speak up your mind. You would not hesitate to actually express what you truly want in your connection and from the person. And that's why I'm seeing a lot of communicative energy here. You both would have a beautiful time there, expressing yourself, discussing about things. I don't feel you're ever going to be bored here with this person. It's kind of, you'll always be on the go. And I don't feel that the wait is going to be that long as well, although it shows here that there is a waiting period, and you might feel it's a long waiting period, but actually it shouldn't be that long as well, with the Swords energy coming up and plus the Knight of Swords. So it could be fairly quick, but enough time for you to go through that change and through that transformation. So it's beneficial for you to, of course, work on yourself, do all the healing work, and improve your life and yourself as much as you can, and start expressing yourself more, be more communicative. You could be right now someone who doesn't really express themselves or their mind. So here it feels like the more you are expressive, the more your energy starts awakening here. This person would enter your life. Okay, and once you start speaking, oh God, that's a beautiful energy here, where you'll just keep speaking here with your partner, and it's going to be this lifelong communication. All right, Paltry, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. it's going to help grow this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.